Alright guys, welcome back to the Summer and Fall Deathmatch special here. We've got game number 1 between JulianK in the light blue up against Andi in the darker blue. Both our players going for that early church. So JulianK is already shipping a bunch of settler wagons, adding early artillery as well. Andi adding early natives here. And going for a very aggressive base, pushing with the militiamen straight away while JulianK using them defensively. And the Yuan shipment there will help back this up because he has shipped the 6 settlers, so he's going to have a great building advantage here. Shipping cavalry combat already. As cavalry train speed, while Andi is already pushing out, having taken cavalry train speed. Having the guard war wagons, but they're up against slightly tankier ones for Julian here. So Julian will have a much more pop-efficient army, but Andi does have that pop advantage for the minute, but it will start to cost him. He's going to start adding Cheyenne riders to try and hit the back of Julian's base, but Julian will be able to spam them as well. So Julian has a nice concave here, but he's already started to add howitzers to start pushing, and some heavy cannon. The heavy horse guns aren't really in range to do a lot. Oh, here we go. Yes, they are. They're going to start chipping away at all the war wagons now. The Cheyenne riders demanding a bit of attention, but there are still the Yulans and some war wagons there to back this up. While Andi has now shipped his cavalry bonuses. Shipping some more behind this. Julian still has some more in the bank to ship here. He is now getting a bunch of culverins and switching to a lot of skirmishes as well. Culverins now coming forward to try and deal with all the siege. And he'll have invested a bit of population in that. He's maxed out at the minute. The side base is really only just starting to finish up, but he'll have a nice town center control of that region. Just have to be careful to defend it. So Hussars, sorry not Hussars, Yulan's coming in to flank the howitzers, but there's plenty of the Cheyenne riders trying to defend this. More production here for Julian being cleaned up for the minute, but things are relatively stable on the front line. So Andi maxed out. Julian's now maxed out as well, but he's sort of waiting on a couple of these units to come in. Some heavy cannon and Yulans. And Andi does have a bit invested in the howitzers. Does have the advantage of the 2 trading post Cheyenne rider unit capacity. Well, Julian's only just adding his now. A lot of heavy horse guns, but there's no infantry for them to really mess with. There's tons of cavalry here from Andi. Now the war wagons have all been cleaned up. Julian's don't quite have the stats of Andi's at the moment. 50 less health overall. Andi still up by about 25 pop on Julian. It seems to be going in for the kill at the moment. Julian's not really raiding anywhere. He's having to put up a bunch of defensive outposts at the moment, and there's no mortars, no howitzers out to clean them up. For Julian at the moment, Andi's added a 3rd trading post to really be able to spam some of these horse archers behind his war wagons. And he's even added some howitzers now, so Julian has been on the rocks at the moment. Gold staffed. GG. Andi takes game number 1 in this series.